Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to a new video. Today's video is going to be all things thrifting and styling. I recently brought in two beautiful pieces of furniture that I found secondhand, and today we are going to be thrifting to style them with. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let's jump right in. Like I mentioned in the intro, we are going to be thrifting and styling. I recently found on Facebook Marketplace this beautiful secretary desk for $75. I also picked up these beautiful simple armchairs for $25 each. And I found this gorgeous cabinet for $40 at our local Habitat for Humanity. I have just been striking gold when it comes to thrifting and picking up secondhand items. And today I thought I would take some time to go to the thrift store and find some pieces to style them and really bring them to life. If you're new here, my name is Liz. I love sharing affordable home decor, lots of thrifting, intentional living. If that's something you're interested in, I would love to have you subscribe and join this growing community here on YouTube. I have really been focusing on bringing in quality pieces and making this house feel cozy and inviting. And on that topic, I wanted to thank today's video sponsor, Topper Blinds. They sent me this beautiful motorized Roman shade in the color white. This is completely customized to our bedroom window. It is absolutely beautiful and so convenient having the handy dandy remote control. The remote control will bring the blinds up and down. You can even have a favorite setting. You can have it half up, half down, which is what I love to do to block the bright sun but still get that natural light. I can't get over the gorgeous texture of these blinds, the color, just the quality as well, very heavy duty. Love the practicality of the blackout feature. It really helps to have a solid, good night's sleep, and I love the aesthetic of them as well. They have so many different options on their website, different colors, patterns, textures. They also have an option where you can control the blinds from your smart home hub, whether that's a Google Home or an Alexa, your SmartThings app on your phone. So many options to be able to control them both by voice and on an app. So that is another great feature of these incredible blinds. I will have a link to Topper Blinds in my description box below. Please go over, check out their website, have a look through. Like I said, completely customizable. They were really easy to install. My husband did it in less than 30 minutes. And they really do make such an impact. Thank you again to Topper Blinds for sponsoring today's video. Now I'm going to take you all along with me to the thrift store. We're going to see what we can find. Then we'll come back here. I will share all that I brought home, and then we will style it together. Started off with a stroll through the Christmas section just to see if I found anything, especially for my new cabinet. I thought that this Christmas house was very sweet and would look so pretty with a battery operated candle inside of it, especially in a cabinet or on a mantle. I also looked through the Christmas ornaments, and I recently shared our Christmas tree in a video, and I talked about different ornaments and how to DIY and flip them. So if you didn't see that video, I will link it in my description box as well as my Christmas 2024 playlist. But I thought that these were so pretty, especially for a Christmas tree in our bedroom. I would love to do something next year since I didn't get a chance to picking up a Christmas tree, hoping I can find one on a really good sale after Christmas since our Christmas tree in our room actually broke this year. So loved looking through those. And then I made my way over to the basket section. I was looking for something for our new dog, for her toys and everything to go in it. I did find this one, which I had another idea for. I'm going to style it for you guys at the end of this video, but I thought that this was really pretty. I loved the color and the size of it. And then I just looked through the rest of the baskets just to see if I found anything that would work. I really wanted something with a lid just so that it looked a little bit neater when she wasn't playing. And then I found this one and I thought it was perfect. It was priced at $7.99. I had a 30% off coupon, So it worked out perfect, and I loved the style of it and the color. For the secretary desk, I thought it would be pretty to have like an old-fashioned clock. I just thought practical for when I'm sitting here working, but also just very pretty to have as a decor piece. I loved this little brass one. I thought it was a great price, plus I had my coupon. And I also found this really pretty frame. I recently printed some extra Christmas photos from Christmas past, so I thought maybe I could add those and then just kind of change it out as the seasons went on. I also saw this one and thought it was so pretty. So what I love about thrifting is you can find unique things like this picture frame and other ones at your thrift store. You can find them here, and you really can't find things like that in your big box stores. Back in the Christmas section, I was looking for Christmas books just to add to the cabinet, possibly, but I did come across this one and I thought this was so perfect. And then I also found some Christmas horns. Could not believe it. They were waiting for me at the cash. Back from the thrift store, I thought I would show you what I took home, share pricing. Keep in mind, I did have a 30% off coupon, so I saved a good chunk of money. Okay, so at the cash register, this is the only Christmas item I took home today, but I could not leave it behind. I found a pair of horns. You can separate them. They are two individual horns. These were priced at $5.49, and I thought that was a really good price. Considering these are sought after, I found one earlier in the season. It's actually on my mantle, and I love it so much. I don't love the finish on these, but I thought that I could paint it with some Rub and Buff, maybe give it more of an authentic brass finish. But as I'm looking at them, I'm wondering if they are painted and I could somehow just remove the paint that's on them. So I will give them a little bit of attention and see what I can come up with, but I could not pass these up. I did take home this beautiful basket for our dog's toys. We recently adopted a puppy. I'll introduce you to her at the end of this video. She's actually napping right now, but she's so sweet and we're so grateful to have her. So I thought that this would be perfect to store her toys in. She is a bigger dog, so she will have larger toys. And I thought that this would be perfect to keep her toys nice and organized, but also be able to close the lid and have them be kind of tucked away as well. So I thought this was a really great find. I picked this up for $7.99. And I loved the color and just think it's going to work perfectly in our living room. While I was in the basket section, I came across this like wastebasket type of basket, and this was priced at $5.99. I thought that the color was so perfect and warm and really went with the tones of our new cabinet and desk and our couch. And I really love to bring in warmth any way that I can. And I have a thought to use this for Christmas decorating. One of my favorite YouTubers, you might already watch her. Her name is Hillary. Her channel's Old World Home. I love her. I've loved her for years. And she recently shared her Christmas home tour, and she has like a wrapping station in her room, and she uses a desk that she has. And she has her wrapping paper like out on display, and I just thought it was so beautiful and such an inexpensive way to add like a little pop of color or texture. And I'm gonna use this basket to put our wrapping paper in and have it beside our secretary desk. That's the plan. I will definitely be sharing all of the styling, so stay tuned for that. But I thought that this would be perfect and a great height to hold our wrapping paper, and then we can put like bows and stuff in the bottom of the basket. So I love that. I don't know if I mentioned, I picked it up for $5.99. And then I went into the candle section and I scored big time. If you didn't know, I'm Canadian and we don't have Target here. So Finding magnolia candles was a big deal. These were priced at $2.99 and they are both brand new. So this was such a good find. One of the scents is in amber. It smells lovely. And the other one is in fall. So these were such a good find today. And then for desk styling, I saw this picture frame and I thought it was really pretty. I'm sure this is something you could find at like Marshall's or TJ Maxx. And it was priced at $3.99, which I did really appreciate. It is a little bit of a shinier gold. I might add some rub and buff just to give it, again, more of an aged look. But I really loved how simple it was. I recently did a little bit of a DIY project and I have some old Christmas photos already cut this size. So I thought that this would be perfect to add to the frame and use those pictures. Since I have them, they're printed, and they'll look so cute here for Christmas. And then I don't know what I'm gonna do with this, but I really just loved the pattern of it. It's just so beautiful and moody. If I could find a wallpaper in this, I would love that. Maybe for like our bathroom or something, but just so gorgeous. I couldn't leave it behind. It's a little old photo album. I don't know, something about it I just loved, and it sparked my creativity, and I love when that happens at the thrift store. So we'll see what this ends up being, but for now, I thought I would just show you. It was priced at $2.99 and I couldn't leave it behind. Last thing I took home is functional and also quite pretty. I loved this brass clock. I thought it was just so gorgeous and classic looking, yet I loved the balance of the straight lines, which feels very modern to me, and I love to combine vintage and modern any chance I get. So I loved this beauty. This was priced at $4.99, so I thought this was a really great find. Now I'm gonna turn the camera around and we are going to do some styling together, take these thrifted items and use them in my space, hopefully give you some inspiration and a burst of creativity to check your local thrift stores. It is so fun to see what you can find. Now, the secretary desk I know is a little bit smaller than the TV. I have plans to maybe create a little bit of a gallery wall since it is a frame TV, maybe even do like a DIY frame. Lots of ideas in my head for the new year, but for now, I really have come to love the simplicity of the desk being under the TV. Also, the desk is very functional for us. Stay tuned for some different updates in the new year, but for now, let's do some styling. Starting with the basket and wrapping paper, I love this so much. What a simple and relaxed way to add some Christmas decorating, just a touch of color. I moved the blanket over to the other chair just to kind of balance out all of the plaids happening here in the living room. I do think that they complement each other nicely. But now I'm just going in, kind of going with that wrapping theme. I remembered I have this in my stash. I picked this up at Marshall's a couple of years ago, and I love how it has like that wood container and then it houses all of the different ribbons. I opened up my secretary's desk and I took off the plastic off of that little album. I still have to come up with an idea. If you have any ideas, let me know. But I kept it really simple over there. I'm so excited to have found this cabinet for $40 at a local thrift store, the Habitat for Humanity. And I'm excited to decorate it seasonally, starting of course with Christmas. I'm just using a house that I already had. It lights up and is so pretty. And then on the middle shelf, I went in with a basket that has all of the chess pieces for the board that we use on the coffee table. On the top shelf, I went in with another house and also Miracle on 34th Street. I decided to put it on a picture stand just to kind of give it more of an elevated look. I love using brass any chance that I get. Going in with those beautiful photos from Christmases past in that frame that we thrifted today. A brass reindeer that I've had for a few years. I forgot to share, I did take this storybook home and I just stacked it and added the clock and then finished it off with this really cute Kurt Adler nutcracker, and together I think it looks great. That was a quick little look at Piper. She is our new little doggie. We love her so much, and she is just the sweetest little thing. She already loves her basket. And that is the finished living room. I am so grateful to have these pieces in our home to give it more character. I can't wait, like I said, to transform this space in the new year. I'm thinking offsetting the secretary's desk and kind of creating a cascading gallery wall and just maybe adding some darker color on the wall. So many ideas, but for now, I'm excited to enjoy this for Christmas. I hope I was able to give you a little bit of creativity, inspiration today. Thank you so much for watching and for being here. I'm truly grateful, and when I say that, I hope you know from the bottom of my heart, I am so thankful for every single one of you. Thank you for spending this time with me, and I can't wait to see you all in my next one. Bye, everyone.